if you're doing smaller units, I mean studios, one bedrooms, and maybe they're located in a place that can actually be a very unique or good place for short stays. Airbnbs, this is where I'm going. If you're doing that and you see that, oh, I want these people, whoever will live here, maybe they can stay for short term. You're maybe either near an airport or you're near a certain city that is good for Airbnbs, or you're in the capital city, like even in Nairobi, and you know Airbnbs will actually make you good money. It's good, it's advisable for you to actually fit your houses out. Have everything fitted. And you see, for Airbnbs, you actually have even to put furniture. If you're selling the unit, you don't have to put furniture. You can fit out the kitchen, but don't put furniture. But for Airbnbs, you actually have to put out even the furniture. That increases the value. That is why if your neighbor who's also letting a 3-bedroom, but it has nothing fitted, and then you are selling a 3-bedroom and it has a fitted kitchen, you are allowed to go a price higher because you've added value to your unit. Yeah? So this is what happens when I'm recording. When I'm in the middle of a recording, people walk in and they start measuring stuff. So these are the electrical wires. Unajua ninatengeneza video ya kazi. That happens all the time. All the time I'm recording, that happens. It's either the electrician or the plumber. They have to work. Kazi ni kazi. So I'm not going to stop them.
A few moments later.
So hi, we are back again. We've had to move places like 3 times. First because of noise, which has again come back, but I need to finish this today. So we've talked about all the things that you can do to add value. We've talked about landscaping. We've talked about the interiors. I've advised a bit on appliances. There's some other amenities that you can actually add onto your units, like alarms. Like I will tell you, this project that we are in here in General Mathenge, it's called Oyster Pearl. Our alarms are actually triggered by vibrations. Like if somebody touches the glass, if somebody touches your window, there's a vibration, the alarm will go off. There are some amenities that you can put that will also put the value of your product higher. It'll make your product go up. Security. Security is one of the most important things that people look at, whether they are leasing or buying. So if you have very good security features, it means that you're able to do a splendid job. It means that you're able to do a good job for your clients. All right? There's also something that you can add. This technology, as I said, has changed. And usually what we do in the estate when there is garbage collection is we all take our garbage, we walk down the steps, down the stairs, we walk all the way to the first floor, we go to the ground floor, and then we put the garbage at the gate. But now, there's a technology called the garbage chutes. I know you've seen it in movies or even some of the very modern units that you have around in Nairobi, where you just throw your garbage from whichever floor through a chute that sucks it in and it takes it all the way to the ground floor where it's needed. That is a feature that can also make your property or your development, the value will go up because you're doing this. So these are some of the few things that you can do so that your houses or your apartments, they increase value. So that even when people are coming to check them out, when people are coming to see whether your apartments are worth buying or they are worth leasing, they will go up. You can't continue maintaining the same unit as it was like 18 years ago and you're still expecting the value to go up. You're still expecting to fetch more rent and a higher rate every year, yet you're not doing anything that is worth the value going up. And also for tenants, our lives are changing. Now you go to a place, you can't live without internet. So you go to a place and the cabling has not been done. That means you have to get your own people to come do the cabling and everything. But now when you go to a modern unit, you will see that they have put a cabling with internet outlets in every room. Even if you just move in with your router, you connect your router and everybody in the house can access internet. So those are some of the things that make your house go higher. Don't wonder, why is it that you've been in a place for 10 years and then somebody just shows up, puts up a building, is able to make more than you? Yet you've been there for 10 years, you've not been going with the times, you've not been updating your development, you've not been updating your apartment, you've not been updating your land, you've not been updating anything. So the value remains constant. By the way, if you have a development, or if you've seen developments where maybe you've gone to ask for leasing, you want to lease or buy, and then you go and you see an older maybe an older property and you want to lease, you will find that if somebody comes and does something better, the older property loses value. You will find that the older property will lose value. It will not maintain it. It will lose value if somebody comes and does something better. And then when we talk about upgrading, of course, not every estate or not every block or not every development can actually do upgrades. For instance, right now, as we are speaking, there's an estate in Mombasa known as Buxton. Buxton, they're calling it Buxton. Pronunciations, Mombasa, me, no. And there's a developer. The county government actually wants to develop those units. They want to bring them down and then build something better high up. Why? Well, for one, it's a source of revenue for the County Council of Mombasa. So if they want to make more money, they have to upgrade what they already have. That is why they are upgrading Buxton. That is why they are saying we want to bring this down and we will still give the same tenants, but the rate will go higher, a bit higher, because of course we've given them more. So of course not everybody can be able to you can't do it for yourself, especially if you're living in a government housing scheme. You cannot be able to bring down a property if you're in a government housing scheme. You have to wait for them. But the fact that the government can do that tells you that it is important for you to keep upgrading what you already have. So, as I mentioned when you were starting, in this episode, I will bring people. I will maybe just have one episode where I will bring in people whose sole purpose is upgrading, whose sole purpose is working on interiors, working on landscaping, working on furniture, working on internet connections, and you will get their contacts. You will see them. They can come upgrade the units for you. They can come upgrade everything you need done for you because they are really good at their job. And I will show you what they have done thus far, okay? So let's keep adding value to what we already have, because sometimes it's not the property that is giving you problems. It's not that you do not have a good thing going. It may need a little TLC. Just a little TLC. Maybe just a few upgrading, just change a few things, change the ceilings, come put some gypsum ceilings and, make them pretty, put some good lighting, put a good lighting features, update your kitchen. If it's bigger than a 3-bedroom, put in solar. It's cheaper for you. It's cheaper for the tenant or the buyer. Put in some solar, put in good security measures, have some green areas, some places where kids can play. Do these small things that will keep adding value to your property. And the older a property gets, if it is updated, the more value that property has. Because you see, when it's called antiquing, you will have an antique property that offers modern facilities, and it will be applicable for everyone. So next time we will see how you can upgrade that office space, and we see how you can get better tenants, or you can use that space better. What do you give your office? Who do you target? How can you make it better? How can you make it valuable to people? How can you make the value go up? And we will do step by step and discover this more as we go on. Okay, I'm so sorry today I had to move spaces. I think this video is in 2 or 3 places, or even if it's one, maybe the flower was this side, the next one the flower was this side, because I've had to move. I'm still in General Mathenge, Oyster Pearl. We are doing the staging for the show unit. I love this unit and I cannot wait for us to finish and actually show you, take you for a tour here, bring all you buyers in, and then you can come and see what we have. Okay, so keep it locked. Let's keep learning. Let's keep being aware. This is Gakoi Waireri, Real Estate Demystified, and I cannot wait to see you next time when we're discussing offices. So see you and have a good day, and God bless. Bye bye.